Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I forgot to do that, didn't I? Good morning, good morning. Today we are looking at the NQ come back up. So yesterday I had saw it come down and test this 18,500 multiple times, and I was like, man, this thing still hasn't broken yet. Still hasn't broken. It was below the ATR lows, and it finally decided to go down at around lunchtime. Powell did speak yesterday. There's a little drop, but then it recovered back up here to this 500 level, right? This is multiple touches, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on as a significant level until we see some type of trend some type of trend forming off of it. And give me a second. Let me get this set up before I start messing with the market. Wrong thing. Okay, and there we need our okay, now we're ready. But yeah, let me pull this back over. Minimize. All right, so yeah, 18,500 is what I need to mark here. And let me scroll back into the past and see. I just round this real quick. 18,500 possible resistance. What colors are making these? This color. I think that's it. Maybe it's this color. Okay. 18,500. I'm gonna bag this up a little bit. See recent times that it was a little bit of pause around 18,500 back here. Okay, everything else back there is way above it. This was one back on the beginning of the month, so one. Not really. Kind of two. Okay. So let's put in here edit. So yeah, tested. We'll okay. We're gonna see how this 18,500 holds, if it becomes resistance or not. Right now, this thing is above ATR high. So as long as it's above ATR high, I'm thinking bullish. And so I'll be watching it to do bullish things. I'll be watching these stocks to do bullish moves until it breaks down. Breaks down 18. What is this ATR high? 18,431. 18,431 there, and then ATR low is 18,350. So I'll be watching it for bullish action. Let's also look at what the small caps are up right now. We got SMX. SMX up 51%. Okay, and we'll look into the news on these in just a minute. We got TGL, which I think we saw yesterday. We got Chrono or Cron. I don't even know, CHRO. So let's look into these real quick. Starting off with SMX. It's got the most volume, 19 million shares traded on it. Oh, also, today is the 17th, so we have a speech by Governor Michael S. Barr, cybersecurity in the banking system, at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York and Columbia's University's School of International and Public Affairs 2025 State of the Field Conference on Cyber Risk to Financial Stability, New York, New York. All right, SMX. Let's go to that. SMX, last time it had news was on March 17th. The destructive and relentless takeover of luxury brand intensifies. I don't know if that's I don't know the significance of that. Let's go look at here. Profile. Okay, so SMX Security Matters Public Limited Company, through its subsidiaries, provides solution for authentication and track and trace challenges. Its proprietary maker system embeds a permanent or removable mark on solid, liquid, or gaseous objects or materials. The company's solutions comprise physical or chemical marker system coupled with a reader and connected to a blockchain digital platform application. Okay, so it's got a lot in here. It is talking about security, which we have the security speaker speaking today. It also has some type of solid liquid gas, but it doesn't say like skin. So I guess it could be put on like maybe a car or maybe in some water or something like that. And it says it has a blockchain. So that's crypto, blockchain digital platform for application and processing, tracing, or process tracing, authentication, and sustainability and circular economic industries. It serves brand owners, manufacturers, and suppliers. The company was formerly known as Impotan Public Limited Company and changed its name to SMX Security Matters Public Limited Company in February 2023. It is based in Dublin, Ireland. Okay. So that's cool. That's a lot of security and blockchain coming in there. Let's look at what Bitcoin is. Bitcoin coming up. Is that why this is up, or is it the security thing? Security thing. Okay, Bitcoin still holding under that 85, just holding steady. Holding steady there. Okay, well, let's jump over to TGL, the one we saw from yesterday. I'm gonna take notes on this one. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. SMX. It's got security, or it's some of its keywords are security, blockchain, but it does not have a day one catalyst. Okay. Let's look at TGL now. Actually, we didn't even look at the floats on this. What is this? Statistics. I saw they have 17 employees, looks like. I just saw that right. Ooh, their daily chart. They close at $1.46 and they're up to $2.15. Seems like they can fall back kind of quick. This is the industry sector: industrial, specialty business services, full-time employees 17. Okay. Let's go statistics. Float is way under a million. 100,000. Institutions and insiders low on this one. Let's look at who's holding. Very little holders. Oh my gosh. That one may be hard manipulated today. Did take note on it. You know, security blockchain with the security person speaking today. I don't know. May have some type of reaction. All right, TGL seems to be going. It's only up 15% now, and so I kind of don't want to look at it that much anymore because it's at 15%. Let's jump over TGL and go to CHRO. We'll come back to TGL if these start looking crazy, but this one's up 76%, 70%, $2.14. What's going on over here? Good morning, Ghost Win. CHRO. All right, so 1 hour ago, this one's got day one news. Ligand subsidiary Pethos Therapeutics to combine with Channel Therapeutics. Okay, so Channel Therapeutics is combining with another company. Proposed transaction will raise $50 million in equity capital and enhance a publicly traded biopharmaceutical company focused on launching Pethos Velsumi. All right. Ligand is entitled to a 13% royalty on worldwide sales of Zelsumi. Okay, so Channel Therapeutics is combining with Pethos Therapeutics, which is a subsidiary of Ligand. Ligand's gonna get 13% royalty of any of this Zelsumi that's sold. Okay. All right, so Ligand Pharmaceuticals, blase. So the main beneficiary out of this is going to be Ligand. I don't know how that's going to play out. 215. I don't know how that's going to help investors. What is let me see what Ligand is. Ligand publicly traded? Ligand is entitled transaction. Okay, Ligand. I see channel there. Operate under the name, and they'll be trading under PTHS. Is that a PTHS? Okay, must not. Maybe I typed it wrong. PTHS. Nope. Okay. So maybe they haven't IPO yet. Pelthos Therapeutics. All right. Well, that one I'm going to slap on the I don't know list, which is also known as no trade list. It's going to have to sell itself better than that. Just a business combination of a subsidiary. Combination of a subsidiary and a business. Okay. All right, so let's go and see, where was that other one? TGL. Jump back over to it. Only up 14% now. What was this news on yesterday? Why did it end up ripping? 22 hours ago, Treasure Global Inc. secures exclusive rights to launch Mezafi USD 40 billion coupon platform in Malaysia. Okay, so this Malaysian company, looks like. Scalable rollout targets USD 2 to 4 million in recurring annual revenue within first year. Since its inception, this Mezafi cloud-based coupon as a service platform has facilitated over USD 40 billion coupon transactions. Starbucks. So coupons? Okay. All right, well, let me go ahead and slap that one on the I don't know list for coupons. Okay, so let's jump back over here to the NQ. See where it's sitting right at that 8,500. Right on top of it. But as long as it doesn't break down, I'm thinking bullish on the day. SMX going on down there. TGL Ghostwind says QDTE dividend ETF. Any thoughts as you love dividend? Absolutely, I look at it. Absolutely, I add dividends religiously to my portfolio. Let's see. Let's look at actually let's jump over to the dividend part so I can look at the monthly. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's see what we got. Yes, sir. Intel continuing to come down to me. Yep. Keep doing that. QDT. Okay. So on these QDT, let's look at what this is. First, I can go ahead and tell you for the dividends that I'm looking for, they need a little bit more history than this. QDTE only has just over a year. I don't have anything in my portfolio with under 5 years of trading. Most of them have 10 years of trading. So that's the first thing. Just looking at the chart. I could be wrong. It could be some kind of name change or something, ticker change or whatever, but let me go look at it. QDTE, Round Hill Innovative 100 0DTE Covered Call Strategy ETF. Oh, let's see what that's talking about. So let's see the dividend history. Okay, well, NASDAQ doesn't show it, so it must be of a different exchange. So what I'll go to is, where's my dividend? Okay, I'll just type it in, dividend.com. So anytime NASDAQ isn't showing their dividends, I can always go over here to dividend.com and look up QDTE, Round Hill. See what you got, big boy. Okay, so performance, distributions. Okay, so let's see, a few more. It's been paying dividends since March 2024. Started at 36 cents. Looks like a quarterly, right? March, April. No. March, April. They paid a bunch. Wait. They paid like 4 times in April. March, April, May, June, June, July, August, a bunch of payments in August. Okay, so what does this equal out to per month then? So in March, we got 36 cents. April, 33 cents. And then plus 9, that's 42 plus 26. Why'd they do these multiple payments though? That's like 50 cents plus 10, that's 60, plus another 30 is 90 cents in that month. Then on May 25, then June 14, let's see, 20, it's 3 of them. 35 plus, I guess I just say 30 plus 30. I'm just rounding. Why did they do so many spaced out payments? And is it going down? 27. Looks like it's staying around the same distribution, and it says distribution is weekly. That's crazy. What do they do? That's why I was like, what in the world? Why is it paying like multiple times in a month? It's a weekly dividend. So let's go look at QDTE. Okay. Let's try again. QDTE. Okay. We'll look at what they got going on over here on their profile and who's holding them. So while the investment, no, this Morningstar category, I don't see. Let's see. So category derivative income. What is in this? What is in their fund is what I want to see. Exchange traded fund, holdings turnover. Let me see if it has it over here. We'll go to. Okay, no, that is in there. Option chain, historical note. They don't have it. Let's go to holdings. Ghostwind says it's a weekly. Yep. Nothing that looks good so far. For sure. T-bill covered calls. T-bill covered calls. Okay, so total holdings is First American. Okay, this is kind of like the yield max. Is this a yield max stock? Because yield max has those too, that FTXX or whatever. Yield max. It's paying a crazy dividend, but I wonder, is it sustainable? Because everything in yield max right now is going down. Like if I go over here, I got a little chart right here that is my yield max, all of the ones that I was interested in. This is MRNY down, AIYY down, UTIL down, and none of these have 5 years traded. Starting from this one, boom, boom. I think the closest one with 5 years traded is Tesla. AMDY down, work or whatever that is down, crash is up a little bit because this one plays off of Tesla crashing. If Tesla crashes, this one comes up. This is Coinbase's. This is Tesla down, Fiat down. So, I mean, their whole portfolio pays crazy dividends, but you got to be willing to take that loss as it continues to go down. So, I played it for a little bit on Tesla and it just kept going down. I bought it at like 15 and I was getting paid really well every month, but it's decreasing. So you're losing what you're gaining in dividend, you're losing in overall value. And this one's still paying 65 cents per share monthly. So, this thing's $7.47. I mean, what you could do is just buy a bunch of it, get the dividend on the month, and then get out, But, you buy 1,000 shares of this and hold it for a month. Wait, why can't I move it? 1,000 shares of this times that little 65 cents. And you got $650. But what if it goes down further than you expect and you lose 650? Because it only needs to move down 65 cents for you to lose this amount of money. And looking at Tesla, let me look at Tesla. When I was playing with it, it was back here. Let me see, where's 16? 16 up in here somewhere. And I got what I wanted. Got a bunch of shares, and it just kept dropping. And I sold out about break even because the dividend paid for the loss basically. And then it rallied and now back down. Fiat, YBIT, SQY, and you can look these up on YieldMax as well. That website I was just on, it gives you all of these. So you go over here to our ETFs. And they're always adding new ETFs, but I'll be very careful. I'll wait for them to get a little bit more trading history because all of them have dropped significantly to where they had opened up. This is like I said, and it gives you the pair that it's actually with. Tesla to Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, blase, blase, right? But yeah, that's kind of what QDTE is reminding me of. So yeah, I would have to wait to see this thing survive more market conditions for it to be interesting to me to trade. Okay, TBO covered, but yeah, let's see. I don't see any new things popping up on the scans. I mean, I'm still watching this XRX, watching NWL. And crypto just continues to hold strong as the markets kind of come down. So 564 RPG, we'll see. See these, all of these that are on my scanner, look at how long they've been trading. This one's been trading since what is this endpoint? 1985. And went up to 168. I don't even care about it going up to 168. I just want to get back to $20. NWL trading since 1985, up here to 55, up here to 55. MEI trading since 07. RGP trading since 2000. So I'm looking for a little bit of Carfax on these for sure, to make sure they're not getting sued or anything. I thought I was going to wake up this morning and SOXL was going to be at $7. That did not happen. The market continues to hold up. Let's jump back over to the day trading platform here. Good morning, Danielle. All right, back over to the day trading. SMX we already looked into. It has no catalyst, but it so there's a cybersecurity speaker going on this morning, or not this morning, going on at 11:45 a.m. almost lunchtime, I guess. But this speech is by Governor Michael S. Barr on cybersecurity. This company SMX had security and blockchain technology keywords in their description. And so no catalyst, but security and blockchain. CHRO, Cryo. Did I not add that to the notes? Thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Because I just don't remember. Let's see. CHRO. Maybe I didn't finish looking at this one. Channel Therapeutics. That's what it was. Oh, was this one getting acquired? Yeah. I marked that wrong. This is CHRO. That is combining. It's a business combination with a subsidiary of a company called Legan. So CHRO. Channel Therapeutics is up 82% right now. 12 million shares traded. Go to statistics. Make sure this is the one that I was looking at. Yeah, this is the one. Statistics. Looking like we got the float of 2.51 insiders, heavy insiders on this one. And then we got some institutional holding. All right, let's go and look at that short float interest. Not a large short float here at all. Oh, let's go look at who's holding CHRO. Nobody holding 1 million shares of this. Bank of America with only 12 shares. What? I don't know about that. Okay, so insiders or the institutions that are holding, that's why it's so low. Nobody's holding 1 million shares of this. It says top mutual fund holders is Fidelity Concord, Street Trust, Fidelity Extended Market Index Fund, and this other one, and neither one of them are holding more than 1 million shares. So if they don't trust it, I don't know. If they don't trust it, I don't know. All right. But anyway, let me show you the scans over here. The NQ is actually powering up. Hold up. Looking over here, so the NQ is sitting on this 850 that has been tested multiple times and has drawn up the point of control up here to 8504. The majority of the trades have happened during this period, which has been from 5 o'clock yesterday, or I'm on Central Time, so 5 o'clock for me, and then up to right now. It's been the point of control is at that 18,500 that we've been watching. Jumped up there very quickly to 8,624, and we got to see how this market reacts on the day. It is green on the day, and I'm thinking it's above the ATR high. So until it fails that, I'm thinking bullish. Let's see what else we got. SOXL playing around, going up with the market. Oil continuing to hold. Where did this trend line come from? Trend line. Let me see. I did not label this. I want to make sure this is labeled. So this trend was pretty much confirmed right here. What is this date? 4/15. It came up, tested, almost tested, but really got the confirmation up in here of this trend that is kind of holding. All right, so we'll say, let me name this trend line 4/15. Got 25 confirmation. So if I ever need to run back on the so I don't have to actually run back on the chart. If I ever want to look at that, I just hover over it and it should tell me right there. Yep, right there. Name 4/15/2025. Confirmed trend there. Let's look over here at the NQ. Let's look at the QQQs. Oh wow, NQ pumped back down off of that little try up. SOXS is going down as the market is coming up. All right, back over here to SMX. So first thing I noticed is there was a slight flat top here that got challenged multiple times, but it got whacked every single time up here at this 243 where this point of control is. It did get below this previous level of the 224 on SMX, and this is the one with no catalyst. It just has two keywords, security and blockchain. Let's go over to this one, CHRO. Big wicks through here starting yesterday, popped up big front to the 256 and all the way back down, popped up, back down, popped up, and now this is a really wicky character, so I'll definitely be careful with CHRO, especially on a business combination. It's like, all right. Let's also look at those betas. So CREO or CHRO has a beta of 1.05, and we know that the betas go to from +5 to -5. The more positive it is, the more it moves with the market. The more negative, the more it moves against the market. So if the market's going up and it's positive, it'll be going up, possibly. Now, the weaker positive ones like 1 or 0, or well, I say 0, 1 above 0, but like less than 2, kind of slowly follow the market, if at all. The more strongly correlated they are, when they have a beta of like 3, 4, 5, they're going to be strongly reactive, or -3, -4, -5. They're going to be strongly reactive to the market, going up or down. But yeah, TGL ended up losing hope on today, only up 13%. So it's not in the competition with our other two beasts. SMX has 22. So one of the things is if something comes up after this, if it's coming up, it's going to need to compete with these stocks. Now, if these stocks fall and they're getting traded downward and something pops up that's going up, I'm still going to trade the momentum up because these have fallen, but these got to fall first. And these are pretty cheap as well. I mean, $2.16, $2.26. They can easily, people can oversize into them and they can lose you a good amount of money. But yeah, we're going to be watching. As far as on the top 10 list here, we got Nvidia leading the day again, 6 million shares. We got PLTR, TSM green, TSL or Tesla. What am I saying? And then we got UNH down 20%. Invo, wait, UNH pays a dividend. Let me go look at that. Down 20%. UNH. Woo! UNH, boy, got punched in the mouth. United Health Group. Okay, let's go look at what this dividend is looking like. Okay, so no dividend. Is this not a NASDAQ? Okay, well, we can go back over here. UNH Health Group Incorporated. Let's see what your payouts are looking like. View all payments. All right. So looks like it went from annual back in 2002. Wow, very small. Very small. Okay, started growing 2011, 16 up to 21 quarterly, 28, 37. Definitely some dividend growth over time. 2015, 50 cents. And these are all qualified dividends. The non-qualified, I gotta remember what there's a special way that the qualified dividends are handled. I gotta go back and re-up on my information. I don't want to spew out something that's not exactly what's right. Let's see, 75 cents on 2017, 90 cents quarterly. It's been growing. $1.25 to 2021, $1.45 per share, $2.10 per share. And these yellow ones are into the future. So future dates that have already been set all the way for 2027. So as of right now, the last one that was paid out was the 210 quarterly cash dividend. Okay. So what's the price of this again? Let's see. UNH. $2.10 quarterly. And it is now opening up $116 from where it closed yesterday. Okay, I'll see. Looking at the daily chart, we can see plenty of trading history. Been trading since way back here in 2018 and just has been grinding up. Okay. Reached a high of 630 up here in November 2024. Almost reached it again, but yeah, this is still looking a little bit high to me. This is still buying high for sure. Had this gap that it kind of filled here, so yeah, this spot is it's gonna have to fall a little bit. I like to buy dips. Like if I saw it back here, maybe I would have been a little bit more interested to throw 1 or 2 shares into a portfolio and see if it'll drop some more. But and then even if you bought this, look at this gap down. So that's why I'm like, these things can be unfortunate if they do drop. Kind of like to buy a little bit lower. NQ getting pushed all the way back down. Go check that out. All the way back down to Mother Earth. Where's the NQ? So came off of this 8,500, shot up like it was just gonna be the bull on the day, and then right back to the 8,500, $30 away from it. So I'm looking for it to try and hold this ATR, which is still at 18,430. Has a bottom that it's already tested down here at the 18.46 during this time, and we'll see if it can actually start breaking that down. If it gets in between these ATRs, I'm thinking it's in consolidation, and it's gonna have to show me. It's gonna have to exit this one way or the other for me to determine, okay, are you bullish or bearish? What I use these for is just trends. Is a trend up? Is a trend down? Below the ATR low, trend down. Below or above the ATR high, trend up. Same thing with small caps. Same thing with mid caps. Same thing with large caps. Above, below, below, above, below, and then in between, consolidation. All right. So yeah, that's quite a bit of selling pressure, but this candle has not closed yet. It's about to close here in a minute. And so we'll see if it closes in this nice pin bar formation. 7:14. It's got a couple seconds left on this candle. Will it show red here? All right, let me read some of this. So Ghostwind says they do not hold overnight. Um, Good morning. Ghostwind said, what is the best dividend ETF, if any? The best dividend ETF? What was the one I saw? Let me see what I got here. What did I just switch? I just switched that. Okay. I know there's one. Is this an ETF though? SDIV. This ETF? I believe it's ETF. It's pretty good though. SDIV. And I played this one over there. I've played, yeah, it is a, what just happened? So this is the global. This is, come on now. I played this one multiple times over the years. And I always pick some up if it dips. But SDIV is the Global X Super Dividend ETF. Let me go to its dividend payouts here. Holdings distributions. All right, so this one pays a pretty good dividend. The only problem is over the years, I have seen a more of a sharp decrease in it. If we look, well, we're going to look at the daily chart in a little bit, but it started paying out dividends on 2011, 30 cents, 24 cents, all of this good stuff, right? And has come up, you know, stayed around 30 cents for quite a while. 2015, 2016, 17, 18, went up a little bit. 19, 2020 kind of dropped off a little bit, of course, COVID. 2021 made its way back up to 30 cents. This one is a very stable dividend. That's what I like about it, except for I think it was 2020 where nope, that was this year actually, the beginning of this year when we got the tariff news and all of that. It kind of had a sharp drop down to 17 bucks, but it usually makes its way back up to 30 cents. But like right now, because it's dropped, so let me go look at the daily chart over here. So this one had been super kind of stable, coming up here, you know, $20 to, and it's kind of very, very predictable, $20 up to about $22, and it just stayed in that range, 20 to 22, 20 to 22, paying out that 30-cent dividend, right? And so it had this drop off right here in 425. So, you know, during the past tariff, whatever's. And so it dropped 17 something and it popped back up here. So I'm like, okay, well, I don't know when it's going to fill this gap, but I'm looking at this gap like, okay, let's see what you want to do. Let's make sure that you're not going to go down any further and begin to get back to that 20 to 22, 20 to 22. Now, if I can get some buys down here, you know, 17 bucks after it comes down, because I really don't ever buy the first drop. I kind of like to see it consolidate and give us some levels of support before I get in. But yeah, that's one that I'm watching. Pays a pretty good dividend as well. So, but can return up to 22, you know, $24 somewhere up in there. And so that's what I would be looking for. You get, you know, a nice, let's say 100, 200 shares. And so every dollar that it goes up, you get that, you know, you get $200, but you also get the dividend on top of that. Anyway, that's one that I can think of off the top of my head. I any other ones? I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know. That's that super global dividend. Oh boy. I'm seeing another one pop up. CMND. It's a little bit cheaper, 26%. Only 2 million shares traded, but it's moving up as well. Let's see if it has any news on it. CMND. Actually, I'll check over here first. Clear Mind Medicine. Let's go to your press releases. What you got on today, big boy? 42 minutes ago, Clear Mind receives a notice of allowance for U.S. or United States patent covering binge behavior. Is this alcohol? This is another Canadian stock. Alcoholism. I don't know. That's new. I don't remember alcoholism being a hot thing. Um, I mean, it's up, but alcoholism isn't something that a lot of people dump big money into. This new U.S. patent provides, and this is a patent protection and patent, yeah, not the greatest. I'm gonna slap that on the old no trader. You know, I like these stocks to sell themselves to me. Like, make yourself look good. And these that we've seen this morning, um, they got to sell themselves a little bit better. CM, and I am quite picky though. I really am. You know, can't say that. But yeah, a notice of allowance for United States patent covering binge drinking or binge behavior. Mm. I just put weak catalyst, alcohol, binge behavior, alcohol, binge behavior. All right, whatever. So definitely a pretty weak scan in the small caps. Let's go look back at the NQ here real quick. So no immediate fade off of this, but a very tall topping tail. Now, of course, I still think this is bullish until it falls. It's gonna have to break down this 8.4 before I start believing, oh, this thing's bearish. You know, whatever happens, I'm like, this thing is in an uptrend. It is in an uptrend on the day, on this period. Not really overall, like the past couple of days, it's in a downtrend. But today, since we're day trading, I'm looking for the trend on the day. CHRO, tripping still. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those observed days again. All right, Apple, SMCI. I did trade what did I trade yesterday? SDBX. No? STBX. This one. So I traded this one yesterday. Very small profits on this one. I saw it. It was above our ATRs. It had came down to test this. What is this? The 238, 225 level. Bounced back up, and I just wasn't trusting this thing. I saw all of these wicks, and then I started seeing it come down, and the wicks started disappearing. I was like, oh, okay. So I jumped in here at 246 with 240 shares, and it came up to 258. So about a 10-cent move there. And I sold after I saw it slow down. I was like, and I saw other things start popping up too. So I saw other small caps start really performing above. So I was, and I think it was DFX that started shooting up when I entered after I entered this trade. DFX, I believe it was, or maybe it was DXF. DXF. This one. Oh wow, that one's it's up right now too. So I don't know how many shares it has on it. Let me see. DXF. But yeah, as soon as I bought right up in this level, it was just boom, 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 and I was like, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to exit this position, which is what I did. I just took the profit and got on down because I was like, I'm not about to get. I keep forgetting Starbucks. Yeah, so I just exited. I just once I got to the top of this, took some off. I was looking for the 260, but it just couldn't quite get it, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna take it. And then it actually ended up popping up to 265, but still very small, just insignificant. It was green trade, but not even in the competition with DBX or EFX, DXF. All right, so anyway, this one came down, tested the ATR low on today, which was $7. Came back up here, and now is at the ATR high, but has this, and this is a Chinese stock. That was one of the things that kept me out of it yesterday. Chinese stocks, Israeli stocks, I stay away from for sure. Just I'm cool. I am absolutely fine with not trading them. But yeah, it threw up a high of $11 yesterday, and now has went up and touched almost $15, and it has 500,000 shares traded on it now, coming on up, but hasn't reached that million shares yet, so it has not popped on my skin. But I mean, I guess it will eventually. It's up 30%. Did it even have news from yesterday? I can't even remember. Let's see. It was like a midday popper. Last news was on March 11th, so no news. It just popped. Went over here to our profile, and we see Eason Technology Limited, together with its subsidiaries, engages in real estate operation management and investment business in the People's Republic of China. The company offers management consulting services to property owners and businesses and entrusted management services, including lease management, maintenance, and oversight of renovation projects. It is also involved in the digital security technology business, which provides digital security solutions to enterprises to protect their critical data and information assets, and digital security hardware products designed to safeguard personal user privacy and data security for consumers. The company was formerly known as Dunshin Financial Holdings Limited and changed its name to Eason Technology, a more American sounding name than this. Because if I would have seen this, I would be like, yeah, that ain't from here. Limited in January, or let me read that again. Limited changed its name to Eason Technology Limited in January 2025. Eason Technology Limited is headquartered in Wuhan, China. So that one immediately went on the no trade list. All right. Anyway, let's see where it's at now. Baking people that are wanting to trade it. It's got 600, and if it's going to be the top performer on today, I will let it have it. I will say good luck to it. CHRO coming on down. Yeah. So it looks like more people are focusing on that DXF right now. It'll pop on my scan soon, I guess. I just was looking back at it and saw it up 23%. But yeah, I'm not touching that. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I got to get on the road today. Today is Thursday, right? Okay, yeah, it is Thursday. So yeah, I got to get on the road and get on to the other office. I'll be updating you guys from there. Let me see, did the Discord link get dropped? Yeah. Okay, so Discord is free. It is where we continue the conversations. If you don't know what Discord is a messaging platform where we can do like instant messaging, DMs, all of that stuff. We can do video calls. It's like a all-in-one platform for messaging. But yeah, it's free. You can join it. We continue conversations over there. When I get ready to take trades, I'll do screenshots of what I'm looking at. I'll do, kind of an analysis of what's going on in the market, what the market is doing during the day, where it is in placement of my ATRs and things like that, all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm about to check on out of here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in for sure. You got an hour into the open, so form your own hypothesis and don't get messed up in the market today. Hopefully you guys have been having a pretty good week. I'm green on the week, but I'm definitely, since the market has been making these movements down, I haven't seen anything that has been an inverse that I can trade that's a small cap. If something pops up, I'll let you guys know, but most of the times when we get an inverse and the market is going down and it goes up, I'm on that. But we haven't seen any of those. We've only seen small caps that really follow the market, and they've been going down with the market. But yeah, that's it for me today. See you in the Discord. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. What's the date? Wednesday. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.